intro to what Helpmaton is. So Helpmaton is a workspace-based agent operating system platform. So here I just have three workspaces. I'm going to show you just one workspace that has a bunch of agents. And what does a workspace have? So you can have agents and documents. So you can have some markdown or text documents that have the knowledge of for your agents, and you can upload those and change those. You can also define workspace notification channels that can be used by your agents. So it can be, Discord or Slack, or you can even have email connections so that your agents can send email. It can connect third-party tools like Slack, Google Drive, Gmail, Google Calendar, Notion, GitHub, Linear, HubSpot, Salesforce, Intercom, Zendesk, Shopify, Stripe, Posthawk, Todoist, and also, of course, a custom MCP endpoint. You can bring your own AI provider key if you want, and then you can do some controls. You can put some spending limits monthly, daily, or weekly, and then of course you can observe the workspace usage over time. See what models were invoked, how much did it cost, how many messages, a bunch of things throughout time, messages in, messages out, eval, re-ranking costs, etc. So let's show the agents part. So let's go here to the agents. So let's see an example of an agent. So basically, an agent is as a model that you define. You can see the model prices here are the model prices you can produce here. The model prices are just the ones from OpenRouter. And then you can, it also has agent instructions. And then you can test the agent by chatting with the agent. You can configure your agent with AI. Also, you can ask questions about the agent tools and documents and whatever. You can also observe some recent conversations that you've had here. You can analyze the cost, the timeline, where it took place, how many tokens it consumed. So each conversation. More interestingly, you can have evaluations. So you can have many different eval judges. Like you can have one evaluating the quality, the other evaluating safety, privacy, etc. And then you can observe throughout time what is the progression of your evaluations. These are just little experiments I've been doing. You can also have memory records. So each memory has different temporal grains, can have different temporal grains, working memory, daily summaries, weekly summaries. Working memory goes, the conversations go into the working memory, then they get summarized over time. You can also have a knowledge graph here, where the agent can remember facts. And to remember this, you have to enable memory extraction, which is something that takes the conversations and extracts them into memory records, working memory records, and the knowledge graph also. And you can also customize summarization prompts. So the summarization prompts are prompts that are used to summarize the daily summaries or weekly or monthly or quarterly, yearly summaries. You can expose a memory search tool if you want, so that the agents can enable, you want to enable this on agents that will expose a search tool for your agent to search on the memory. Instead of searching, you can preemptively inject knowledge. If you enable this, you can inject from memories or inject from documents. You can have a maximum number of snippets of memories to inject, and a minimum similarity score if you want. You can also do re-ranking, which is taking all the results and then re-ranking according to a given selected model. You can also expose a document search tool if you want just to search documents. This uses a semantic similarity tool, much like the knowledge injection and search. There are a bunch of internal tools we can use. As we saw, email tool, web search, web fetch, advanced search. You can search people and GitHub repos and tweets and that sort of thing. You can also have image generation, client-side tools. You can have also enable here the connected tools. Let me give you an example here. Let's say on Helpmaton, I have I have the connected tools here, and I have a post hoc connection, which means that in my agent here, assisting agent, I just have connected tools. So I enable this instead of disabling. I just enable this, and by enabling this, I can select which tools are exposed. And also, if I want skills, related skills, so each tool can have different skills, can be used for instance, post hoc can be used for marketing, can be used for analytics, etc. So I can just inject those skills into the agent just by clicking this. You can see what the prompt content is. And just an easy way for you to add to the to your agent prompt without having to create it. What else? Yeah, and collaboration. So you can have delegation between agents, and how to interact with agents. So you can put an agent on a schedule, and schedule can be whatever every day, every week, every month, or a very custom. You can do a custom, and then you just put a cron expression here, and then you do a summarization of what you want the agent to do, and it will do it. You can have an embeddable widget, so you can embed it in your site. You can also expose a stream server so that you can just connect to it using your clients, for instance. You can also have a webhook that have secret keys that can be used, let's say, to randomly catch some events or emails or react to certain things. Also, you can have bot integrations. So you can turn your agent into a Slack bot or a Discord bot, and then you can have the traditional, the spending limits, what the usage was, set some spending limits, and etc. One thing I didn't show you here in the evaluations part, which I don't have any, but you can also improve the agent prompt based on existing evaluations, and